Come on, children. To bed. Let's leave the men.
But I'm a man. I have a ring.
Let him stay a while.
To bed.
He got the ring that says he's a man. It don't matter. Mom says it's time for bed. It's time for bed. Welcome back, as today we begin a new series, Vikings. What I do know about this series, this may be the one series that I know absolutely nothing about. Don't know one actor that's on it. Don't know one character name from it. Couldn't tell you anything about the series. So let's get into this. Before we begin, I do want to remind you that you can vote on what I watch, see full-length reactions, and get early YouTube edits on my Patreon through the link in the description. If not, just make sure you subscribe or leave a thumbs up on this video if you do enjoy it. Really helps my channel reach a wider audience, and I greatly appreciate it. But now, it's time for the show. Let's go. Are these the last guys left from this battle that has these bodies littered all over the field? How did they have this much energy if they were there since the beginning of the fight? That's what I want to know. They're going to Valhalla? Is that what's happening here? The History Channel. What, a TV show? Whoa! I mean, it took them long enough to make a show about Vikings, right? The shield is the size of his body.
What are you two doing?
Taking Björn to the Thing tomorrow.
He's not old enough.
He's 12 years old.
Take him next year. Next year, soon enough.
The name of the episode is called Rites of Passage. Must be talking about his son. Must be either pilgrimage or trial.
He'll send us to the east. But I want to know what's to the west. What cities and gods are over there. I'm not satisfied with this.
Big plans and big ambitions from a Viking. I don't remember hearing any stories about them assimilating with any other societies. They either pillaged them or they were paid to fuck off.
We know you're all alone here.
If you're thirsty, I will give you a drink. If you're hungry, I will feed you. Otherwise, you must go.
You saw that scar on her? She's a scrapper too. It's not even a proper sword. Oh! Something tells me those guys are gonna be back though, or bring more people with them. How it always happens.
I have a big decision to make. It may change many things. Now go to sleep. You have a big day tomorrow.
Is it to go east? Is it to be in some way involved with his son's doing?
All the gods how you've grown.
Hello, Rolo.
You're a real man now. Come, let's get a drink.
I'm thinking too, like, are they talking about the kid? Yeah.
A little pale, Björn.
Why don't you go lie down?
Is he drunk?
I believe there's a way to go west. I have something that will change everything.
Okay, what's west to them? The Americas? I don't think it was the Americas at the time.
It's a sunboard. It needs to sit in water.
Did he ever sail west himself?
Just get some water. Now, this candle is the sun.
Oh yeah, they're like a sundial. The sun.
If the shadow only touches a circle,
The course remains true.
and if it passes outside the circle like this,
And you have drifted.
That's big brain for back then. And this being the History Channel, how much of this is real, you know?
follow me outside. They call it a sunstone. You see? And we go west.
Oh my God, what the fuck? You're gonna become masters at sea when you have innovations like this.
Let it be known, a fine is to be paid by anyone who fails to throw something. Bring in the next accused.
Oh, he's gonna watch an execution, isn't he? That's why the mom was like, he's too young. I'm like, too young for what? To go to a meeting?
Murder is a dishonorable deed.
You knew about that land. You knew I had a claim to
Enough!
it.
You think that he is guilty? Raise your arms.
You gotta be a likable person off the rip. Facts don't even matter.
The decision must be unanimous.
Well, I mean, damn, if it's unanimous, I mean, shit, can you really argue with that? That's every fucking body.
How do you wish to die?
By beheading, Lord.
You should be executed tomorrow. After which we shall feast and talk about the summer raids.
Damn, that dude could have knew he was innocent, and he still was like, behead me. That's what it is.
Why is he smiling, Father?
He wants to die well, without fear, to atone for his sins.
He was just cool with be like beheading. It's not even about if he was right or wrong.
I curse him. May he never enter Valhalla. May he never feast with the gods.
Get the fuck out of here.
Why did he do that?
He should not have done.
Someone told me he wanted that land for himself. You hear that, boy? This is how things are done around here.
Even back then with the Vikings, there's politics and shit, underhanded dealings.
You freely give your fealty to me, your lord, your chieftain.
Yes, Lord.
You may put on the arm rings.
Come here.
See the look on his dad's face? Oh, because they get a kiss. His dad looks pretty proud of him.
Every year, we go to the same place.
Maybe you had a little bit too much ale, man. Just watch your tone, man, because this dude got all the power.
I will not risk my ships on my reputation on such a deluded fantasy. They're my ships. I pay for them, and they go where I tell them to go.
You can't send one out west, though, unless he knows what's out there and he doesn't want them knowing. I'm already getting that kind of vibe from this guy.
Why are you so certain?
I can't be sure.
But I believe it. I don't care what you believe. You insulted me out there, and not for the first time.
He should have told him that in private. I agree with him on that. Hey, that's just the way shit is.
Farms are few and in great demand, and there are many people here who'd like to possess your land. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, you'll fucking use your power to fuck me over.
And don't ever stick your nose in my face again.
This dude's not even breaking a sweat, though. What's his name? Ragnar?
Where are my sons? You said you'd found them.
What the fuck? Did they just... What the fuck? Whoa, I was literally about to see if I skipped something or I pressed a button. Are we supposed to feel bad for him now after that moment? Is that what the point of that waking nightmare was?
Where are we going now?
To talk to the gods.
Why don't you come in? I'm waiting.
I thought he said the guards. He said the gods? What the fuck is that?
Must I challenge the law?
You must convince the gods to alter the runes so they work in your favor.
I mean, that's not general at all.
So I should take the laws into my own hands. You haven't helped me at all, Ancient One.
That's some freaky deaky shit. I don't know how real things like that were back then. Maybe they did have oracle type of people that conduits with the gods. Oh my god! Holy shit!
This is my son.
You have your father's eyes, unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
I can tell which trees will make the best planks. I can look inside a tree.
Floki is a boat builder, among other things.
Emphasis on among other things.
I joke about many things, but never about shipbuilding.
So, what about our boat?
He's getting his own boat. I mean, the dude was talking shit like, hey, man, they're my boats, blah, blah, blah. He's poking the bear, though, and he has to know it. There has to be another plan in place here.
For the anchor. It's all I have left from last summer's raids. Don't worry. We'll soon be as rich as dwarves.
Sometimes you need a guy like that. The handyman, the dude that can do all the technical stuff that's his Woz. He's Steve Jobs in it right now with the vision, and he wants to be great, and this dude just wants to help him get there.
You want me to make you laugh?
I don't want to laugh now. I want to ride you like a bull.
And he's about to do a summer raid. He's gonna be gone for a minute. Better get it all in now, bro.
Hello, young Björn. Where are your parents?
They're having sex.
Yes, they are.
Come on, children. To bed. Let's leave the men.
But I'm a man. I have a ring.
Let him stay a while.
To bed.
He got the ring that says he's a man. It don't matter. Mom says it's time for bed. It's time for bed.
We must find a crew. Not many men will go against the wishes of Haraldson. Many will be afraid. Some may even go to him and betray us.
Look at the way your cousin is looking. Maybe he might go.
Today I was with a girl from the town. When she shouted out in pleasure, I didn't see her face, saw yours. I think about you all the time.
He is going to rat on this guy to the ball so he can have his wife. Of course. In your blood. Oh man, he's having hella vision. Maybe that's helping facilitate his dream to just explore new lands. He feels like he's meant for something greater. I mean, when you start having visions, it's kind of hard to argue that.
She'll sink.
shouldn't have pretended to build such a boat. It's beyond my humble capabilities.
The boat's already built, man. And you don't have faith in it? Come on.
It's all a joke.
Shut up, man.
You were born to build boats.
Ha! Now it runs on its cool keel. Why didn't you believe me?
Slicing through the water like a hot knife through butter.
Now it's all up to you.
I mean, that's not even a ship, that's a boat. He's trying to go west with a boat. Did he go west and his family got beheaded? Is that what happened? That's why he doesn't want him going out west? Oh man, that was a quick ass episode. That, ladies and gentlemen, was season 1, episode 1 of Vikings. Some of this stuff must be true. Maybe around the time period and the stuff that they believed in, maybe the court system, which was cool to get a look at whether it's true or not. It seems like something they would do though, you know, have a unanimous vote, and the guy who was getting beheaded didn't really mind because he was going to Valhalla, so you gotta have a smile on your face, and the guy who's running everything can decide, you know what, nope, he doesn't get into Valhalla. That's fucked. The lead, I think his name is Ragnar, had a smile on his face the entire time except when he had visions or he saw the signs. Then he looked a little bit like, you know, a little wonderment or a little confused, but outside of that, smiles. Even when he was sitting at the table with the guy, extremely confident in his abilities. I think it ties into the whole going into Valhalla thing. You know, you have to be in good spirits because you never know when it's gonna come. We got bad people in the first episode already. Almost everyone. The guys that came to his home when he wasn't there, his own brother, the guy that's the head of everything, even his right hand guy who's like, who said you could leave? You know, got an attitude. But they're Vikings. They could be way more aggressive than this, and they're just kind of being petty more than anything, except his brother hitting on his wife. The way they carry themselves, I would assume if he were able to prove in court that he said and did those things and try coming at his wife, there would be some type of punishment for that. I would assume Vikings took marriage very seriously, or at least him and his, he probably wouldn't even need to go to courts. He'd probably handle his brother himself. He'd probably feel so betrayed. What if that comes back up? If you kill someone and someone walks past 2 houses, I have to remember that. That might come back up. The sundial revelation, so cool. I feel like that was something that was real, along with the sunstone. Stuff that you can use probably today. And there's probably some science teacher out there who's showing it to students in the class, and in case you ever get lost at sea, you can do this and this. In case your phone is dead or you don't have a phone, all you need is the sunlight, and well, I guess you would need one of those things. I don't know, I guess one of those things should be on every boat, because you never know. Even if it's a small one, it could help you out. Nah, because you'd have to make a marker and all that. So it's not something that's really conventional, but it is a tool that is definitely ahead of its time being used here. You can control the direction you go across the open ocean. I can't imagine how many people living in this world would have something like that, or even pay for something like that. Great first episode. Didn't know much about Vikings. Everything I do know, like, it's from like Thor and like I said, Norse mythology. This show does have a huge fan base though, and I'm surprised a History Channel show, you know, had production value like that. The guy that was in the tent looked amazing. The boat looked amazing. All the clothing that everyone's wearing, from his wife to the guys that broke in to him himself to the leader, top quality. If anything stood out to you in this episode, or there was anything I might have missed, please tell me about it in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed watching my reaction. All I ask is that you leave a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't yet. You can also vote on what I watch, see full-length reactions, and get early YouTube edits on my Patreon through the link in the description. You guys are the best. We're family and you know it. That's it for me. Until next time, spread peace and love. I'm out.